Brilliance Audio presents Moments of Doubt and Other Mountaineering Writings by David Roberts, performed by David Vries. Forward. Only the pure climb gracefully. I can't remember when that phrase first occurred to me, or did I read it somewhere. It doesn't matter. The point is that special quality which enables some climbers to do hard climbs with apparent ease. Having made a name for myself in climbing as a result of clear pictures of goals and tenacity in pursuing them, and having at times been able to levitate myself up difficult rock pitches less by ability than by sheer willpower, I have always wondered at the magical skill with which gifted individuals like Chuck Pratt, Joe Brown, John Gill, and Ron Koch overcome the hardest problems. It's not that they never fall, they do, but they never seem to struggle. They never thrash. Likewise, in writing about climbing, the element of seeming effortlessness inspires admiration. Those who write about climbing can be divided into two groups. The first is very large and contains almost all of us. Our scribblings are printed because we have something instructional to say, such as route description or a how-to text, or because we have done something notable, for example, a new route or a lifetime of them. Very few famous climbers write well enough to make a living at the craft, aside from describing their exploits. The other group, very small, comprises those whose skill commands our respect apart from their climbing accomplishments. In other words, they have to be good writers, or they don't get published. Dave Roberts belongs to the second group. Not that Dave doesn't have credentials. His ascent of Alaska's Mount Huntington established him years ago as a strong and able climber with a passion for difficult and remote peaks. But Dave's writing stands on its own feet. It doesn't need to be carried on the wings of fame. And the principal element of Dave's art, which stands out for this reader, is grace. I can think of only a few other Americans who write about climbing, Alan Steck, Chuck Pratt, James Salter, and Robert Craig, whose prose flows so smoothly. Besides grace, one other element stands out in Roberts's writing, and that is honesty, and its ever-present corollary, courage. He seems to believe it is a writer's duty to seek the truth and tell it. This honesty makes the writing immediate. It touches you. And Roberts's best writing occurs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?